Hello everyone, welcome back to Erudition. So today we are discussing about the structure and functions of the plasma membrane. Now all cells, irrespective of the shape, sizes or the functions they perform, have three major functional parts. Number one, the plasma membrane and the cell wall present in the plant cells, the nucleus and the cytoplasm. In this video, we will be discussing about the plasma membrane. So plasma membrane is present in all cell organelles. It surrounds the cell as well as it is present as a unit membrane around all the cell organelles. It is a biological membrane that surrounds every living cell and separates it from the external environment. The plasma membrane is living, thin, delicate and elastic in nature. It is flexible in nature. It is composed of phospholipid bilayer, protein, lipids, carbohydrates and other components. And what goes inside the cell and what comes out of it is regulated by the plasma membrane. It is semi-permeable in nature. The diagram here shows all the components of the plasma membrane. You can see the two molecule thick bilayer, that is the phospholipid bilayer. Now coming to the functions of the plasma membrane. Now first, it forms a physical barrier between the cell parts and the outer environment. It protects the cell. The flexibility of the plasma membrane enables it to engulf food and other material from the external environment. It permits the entry and exit of the materials in and out of the cell. Now we'll discuss some common biological activities performed by the cell membrane: diffusion, osmosis, endocytosis and exocytosis. Now what is diffusion? Diffusion is the transfer or transport of substances, molecules, ions such as carbon dioxide, oxygen, water, etc. from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration across the plasma membrane until a uniform concentration is achieved. Now in this diagram you can see that the plasma membrane is separating the extracellular fluid from the cytoplasm, and this extracellular fluid is more concentrated. There are more solutes here. So these solutes are diffusing into the cytoplasm, which is less concentrated, and this diffusion is taking place across the plasma membrane. Now we come to osmosis. So the law of diffusion is also followed by water. So osmosis is the passage of water from a region of high water concentration to a region of low water concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. Now have a look at this diagram. Here the cell is more concentrated than the solution outside. The outside solution has more water content. Hence the water from the outside solution will move inside the cell through the plasma membrane and by the process of osmosis. Now let's discuss some terms related to osmosis. Tonicity. Tonicity is the concentration of a solution is compared to another solution. Based on tonicity, a solution may be hypertonic, hypotonic or isotonic. A hypertonic solution has a lower concentration of solutes than the cytosol, that is the cell fluid. So when a cell is placed in a hypotonic solution, the water will move inside the cell. You can see in the figure here. So here endosmosis is taking place, that is water is moving inside the cell. Hypertonic solution is one that has higher solute concentration than the cell. So when a cell is put in a hypertonic solution, it will shrink as the water will move out of the cell. Now here you can see the resins shrink when they are put in a hypertonic solution. Next is the isotonic solution, which has the same concentration as the cell. So when a cell is placed in an isotonic solution, there will be no net movement of water across the plasma membrane. Another biological activity of the plasma membrane is the endocytosis. Endocytosis is the process by which cells take in substance from outside by engulfing it. So the main purposes of endocytosis are taking in nutrients for cell growth, function and repair, then capturing the pathogens or other unknown substances that may endanger the organism. This is mainly done by the immune cells. Then disposing of old or damaged cells. Two main types of endocytosis are phagocytosis and pinocytosis. Phagocytosis means cell eating, and pinocytosis is also known as cell drinking. Cell eating because it involves the ingestion of solid material by the cell. You can see here in the diagram how the plasma membrane extends and engulfs the food particle within a vacuole and is digested within the cell. Pinocytosis is the ingestion of the surrounding fluid. Here in the diagram you can see how the plasma membrane engulfs the fluid particle from the surrounding solution and takes it within a vesicle. Next we come to exocytosis. So it is the process by which cells excrete waste and other large molecules from the cytoplasm to the cell exterior. In the diagram you can see how a vesicle is formed and it travels to the plasma membrane, and there the bilayers merge together and then the contents are released into the intracellular space. This was all about the plasma membrane. In the next video, I will discuss about the cell wall, nucleus and cytoplasm. Thank you for watching. Do like and share my video and subscribe to my channel by clicking the bell icon.